Probably the most important thing that we do as a board is to make sure that we have a strategic plan. But all these action points are as a result of goals that everybody has established, right? And then there is some person responsible for making sure those goals are accomplished or discover that the goals were not worthwhile.
Right.
So all these action points are now as a result of the plan, the goals, and these are the outcomes. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Dr. Meade, as you leave the board this year after 6 years of serving and many more years serving as an administrator at the college, I want to thank you for your advocacy for students, for the advancement of academic standards at both the college and the P12. I'm very grateful for your leadership. You are an academic, and I know when I came on as superintendent, you really took a special interest in providing guidance and support to me as developed my superintendent goals. Then again, the strategic plan that are aligned with the strategic plan. I've learned a tremendous amount from you over the years. I've enjoyed our meetings, our conversations, your positive outlook, and all of your guidance and support throughout your time on the board. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will miss having you. I'll miss our positive email dialogues, our comments, and of course your family letter that you send to me every Christmas holiday season. I know you'll be around and we'll stay in touch. It was extremely meaningful to me when you went with me not only to the Renaissance Center when I received my Superintendent of the Year award from the state of Michigan, but you also attended the national conference, went away where my family was, where I was recognized on a national level as the superintendent for Michigan. That means a lot to me. Still have the pictures, and it's a special memory of the time we spent there and the fact that you wanted to represent the district because the award really was an honor for the district. So again, Dr. Meade, I really appreciate all you've done for the school district, for our students, keeping students first. I have that in the background here. And again, your leadership with the strategic plan, you really understood when I was superintendent your role as far as the fact that you allowed the administrators to do their work and you provided guidance, were involved with the budget, strategic planning, and the big picture. So I just want to say thank you so much for all of your hard work, your dedication, and the positive impact you've had on so many students. Not only in the P12, but in the college and for me personally. I truly appreciate your positive outlook and all the support you provided to me as a superintendent for Dearborn Public Schools. I wish you all the best. You deserve this exit of the board and enjoying your time with your family. It's well deserved, and so thank you to you, and of course to your wife, Margie. I thank her for allowing you to dedicate your time. So Dr. Meade, thank you for always putting students first. Take care.
Trustee, Doctor, Vice President, Interim President, Meade. It's a heartwarming opportunity for me to say congratulations to you. You have been at this college for 40 years, and you've made such an impact. From the times that you helped students as a vice president here, to the times that you and your wife were educating our students here, to the times of leading employees here at the college, and then of course for the times of leading the college as a trustee. All those things made a difference. You, in fact, made a difference. But perhaps I might say some of your best work was in selecting a president. Of course, I'm biased in that regard, and that's a joke. But the truth is, you helped me so much. You mentored me, you supported me, and you showed me about the community college movement, which I know you trust that we'll continue on. But you also showed me about leadership, and you taught me about how important this institution is for the community, and what amount and quantity and quality of lives we change here at the college. I promise to keep that tradition going, and I also want you to know you did a great job. You made a difference for the time you served our college, and I'm sad to see you go, but I'm proud to keep your legacy going forward. Best of luck to you and Margie.
Hello, Trustees Lane and Trustee Meade.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your service and commitment to Dearborn Public Schools and all of its students for the past several years. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your future retirements. On behalf of special populations, which include the Special Education Department, the EL Department, and the Adult Education Department, congratulations and thank you for making such a great impact. We wish you the best with whatever your future holds.
Hello everyone, I just wanted to take a minute and thank Trustee Mary Lane and Michael Meade for the years of service to Dearborn Public Schools and the Dearborn community. We've had many challenges together here. I think back to Terry Jones, priority schools, state funding, but I also think back to the good times, honors night, graduations, homecomings, all the things that make schools great. On behalf of all the Edsel Ford Thunderbirds, congratulations and thank you for your ongoing years of support, dedication, and leadership. We wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you.
Hi, this is Trustee Watts. I want to congratulate Trustee Lane and Trustee Meade and all of their years of service and dedication that they've put forth on the Dearborn School Board and also on the Henry Ford College Board. I hope that 2021 brings both of you hope and joy, prosperity, and most needed relaxation. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Meade. Thank you so much for all of your service to Dearborn Public Schools. You were a great board member, and I hope you had fun. I learned a lot from you. I wish you and your family all of the best during your well-deserved retirement. Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you, Dr. Meade, for all you did for Dearborn Public Schools students. You pushed us with the strategic plan to make it measurable so that we could track our progress, and it was a living, breathing document, and I thank you for that. You showed us what it was like to be a continual lifelong learner when you asked for the Marshall Memo to be sent for you so that you could not only read it but share it with your son. My favorite memory, though, was lunch in Los Angeles at the conference. I learned a lot about you that day, and I just want to thank you for always balancing your passion for Henry Ford College and Dearborn Public Schools as you sat on the school board, and for all you did through the years to support education in Dearborn. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful retirement.
Hello, Dr. Meade. I wanted to express my heartfelt and most sincere congratulations to you for retiring, and also extend my sincere appreciation for you for serving on our community board and helping our students with most important decisions as it relates to our schools and student learning. But I have to tell you the truth, that I am sad that you are leaving our board. Your honest communications, questions, and encouragement all this time, that ever since, especially when I became a member of the cabinet and executive cabinet, you've been very thoughtful and positive with your feedback to me specifically. So I do want to tell you that I really value you, and I wish you the best as you go on after you retire from our board. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. We really appreciate your service to our students and to us in the community.
One thing that I would like to encourage everybody to pay attention to is our strategic plan, and to make sure that as board, that our responsibility is to make sure that the strategic plan is implemented, so that we will be following up regularly on its progress.
in my goals. And then I always remember, as I mentioned, when you went to that national conference 2 years ago, when we got when I received that recognition, which belonged to the district. So, you know, you came as board president. So, and you hired this man.
Yeah, I was going to say, my favorite part about your tenure was the decision of the presidency.
Oh, that was the year you got hired. Well, you did a great job. You did a great job, because I think with him and I.
Involved in hiring you too.
Yes.
On the board.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, two great people.
Yeah.
The standardized tests, other than the ACT, the SAT, which the results really are important for students to get into college and that type of thing, I can see people getting interested in learning as much as they can how to take those tests and how to prepare. But the other tests that are at the earlier levels in elementary and middle school, why do we have any prep for them at all? Because all we're interested in is a kind of a nomothetic kind of result, that we would get some idea how the general population is doing. We're not using that to identify learning levels of particular students. We're using standardized tests at the lower level to see how the whole system is working, and then we use the formative test to see if they really know something.
I would like to bring up the topic about your goals. I think they're fantastic, but I'm wondering if the board shouldn't approve them, because it's part of strategic plan. So the board should be dealing with vision, mission, and strategic plan, and they're your goals, but I think they should be the board's goals. So I'm just wondering if we shouldn't. I'm interested in what you have to say, everybody, but it just seems to me like we should approve those goals.
I think the board's most important responsibility is to hire a superintendent to make sure that we don't overspend or underspend. But having a strategic plan is really critical for the board, because then we can back away and let the administration and the staff and the faculty implement this strategic plan. I'm really impressed with the simplicity. The last strategic plan was too cumbersome, but it was on the right track. It actually specified specific goals that are measurable, achievable, etc., that relate to the mission of the college, of the school system. But also, it added that somebody is responsible. So not only is there a strategic plan, each specific goal is measurable and achievable, but there's also a strategy for how to achieve that goal, and there's also a person or a department responsible for doing it. So this also makes it easier for the superintendent. Everybody knows what the work is of the school system. So this is very, very critical that we pay specific attention to this, and when we vote for it, that's the work for the people, who the superintendent and everybody in the school system to do. So I really commend you, all of you, for really a super strategic plan. Thank you. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for being here.